name's John, Jon. My last name's Drucks, Drucks. You need to look at my entire Facebook page. It's my book, Change 2014. It follows Change 2013, Change 2012. Because God knows we need change. We need change now. It's sunset in Venice Beach, California. Goodyear blip above. Sunset. Santa Monica to the north, and Venice Beach. LAPD. Venice Beach is one of the last signs of the hippies. And the hippies need to rise again, just like Jesus. The hippies were called Jesus freaks. It was bad to love Jesus. By the ruling, royal, elite, banker, hypocrites. Again, we're reliving history all over again. Except this time, the war pig hypocrites, the royal war pig hypocrites, are a lot stronger. They're a well-oiled machine. They've gotten filthy rich off these oil wars, these premeditated oil wars. And I believe this. You're not just witnessing the sunset in Venice Beach. You're witnessing the sun setting on America. We need to stand up for the truth now. Again, America's going down just like that sun right now. It's all based on secrets and lies. We need to stand for the truth. Again, the hippies need to rise again. The hippies on down, all our kids. And actually, I'm a decade after the hippies, and I think I grew up at the best time. I got the benefits for the hippies standing up for the truth, standing up against false wars. We have 1 million people dead because of 9/11 and the wars. I believe we're living out the end times, people. I believe the message of the Spirit of Truth, John 16:13, is the truth of the end. John 16:13, the Spirit of Truth. When the Spirit of Truth comes, He'll lead you all into the truth. And I believe, just like that sun setting, I believe we might see the return of the sun. The S-O-N, sun. We need to stand up right now. I believe we're about to pay the ultimate price, standing at the side of Israel under secrets and lies. They say all the wars in the land of oil in the name of God. When the occupiers of Israel, they don't believe in heaven. They don't believe Jesus was the Son of God. That's who we're going to die for. Again, I've heard the phrase, we'll stand at the side of Israel till the day we die. That day could be tomorrow. The question is, who has access to these buttons of these nuclear weapons out there? Can these billionaires buy them? Sheldon Adelson, the largest contributor to GOP, said he'd spend unlimited amounts of money to defeat our current president, what's his name, born in who knows where. Could he buy one? He said we should drop a bomb on Iran. Again, Sheldon Adelson, the largest contributor to the GOP in 2012, said he had spent an unlimited amount of money to defeat our president. He said we should drop a nuclear bomb on Iran. This guy's got $1 billion. I think he fixed the game, the Packer game, the rigged game on Monday Night Football with the scab refs. See, that's where it gets into, people. This is all planned. It's a plan for the New World Order to break all the unions. They can control single people. They can't control groups. That's why we all need to come together right now, just like the hippies did. Stand up for the truth, starting with 9/11, the wars of the New World Order. Everyone needs to watch the show, Why We Did It. on MSNBC. It shows where these wars, these oil wars, were premeditated. Secret committees formed by Cheney. And I'm saying if they had 4 secret committees on the wars, guess what? I think there was a secret committee on 9/11 too. The execution of 9/11. It was a long military plan to begin with. It placed Cheney in charge of NORAD, the air defense. For the first time ever was a vice president in charge of our air defense. Hopefully it's the last one, because look what happened. And his command included a stand-down order. That's why $2.3 trillion reported missing by Rumsfeld the day before 9/11, and that area that holds that evidence gets blown up on 9/11. I've seen where Wall Street fraud evidence, including Enron, Houston-based Enron, it was destroyed, the towers. The evidence of 9/11 was destroyed in Building 7. It was the mayor's emergency post. Guess where the mayor was? He was anywhere but his little emergency building in Building 7. And that's why I believe the mountain of evidence that 9/11 is an inside job of the skulls and bones Bush evil empires as high as the Twin Towers themselves. It's an open and shut case, just like all the open and shut coffins. And those were the ones lucky enough that didn't jump to their deaths, probably left pieces. The ones turned to ash on 9/11. And all the wars, we have 600,000 vets waiting in line for benefits because they've been physically and mentally harmed by these wars. When are you people going to wake up? And we don't have much time, I'm telling you right now. Again, I believe the message of the Spirit of Truth, John 16:13, is the truth of the end. We need to stand up right now. Stand up for the Word of God. My message is also followed with, the truth will set us free, John 8:32. So this isn't all doom and gloom. We're being given a choice. I believe we're being given the test of time from above. Are the people willing to stand up for the Word of God? And that's why all these people think that the day that Jesus comes back is going to be this glorious day. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises, is what I think. That means we failed the test of time. We didn't stand for the Word of God. As we're standing by, ready to get blown off the face of the earth over secrets and lies by people that don't believe in heaven. So again, that's where it gets into. Who would ever think of doing 9/11 if they thought if there was a heaven? So that's where you got to start looking at who's really behind it. The money's behind it. It's predicted it. Our money, our paper money, predicted 9/11. Both the Pentagon and the towers. It predicted Oklahoma City, and guess what they've predicted next? A nuclear bomb off the Big Apple to cause a tsunami, and it reminds you of the nuclear power plant in Japan. That's what that story sounds like. So, I'm telling you right now, people, we're living the end of times, whether you want to believe it or not. I've received the message above. Again, John 16:13. The Spirit of Truth messages the truth of the end, but it's followed with the truth will set us free. My mother received the message after the assassination of JFK, saying our government was involved. And I believe her message was correct. Well, I believe the assassination of JFK and 9/11 were mass conspiracies, mass cover-ups, includes the mass media of the ruling royal elite secret societies of the New World Order. I believe skulls and bones, Bush 41 is the common denominator. And my mother's message was correct. Our government was involved, and it's through our secret CIA. You just have to look at that secret CIA. I think that'll answer a lot of questions, what I think. Now they have this big scandal brewing. The CIA's spying on senators who are their bosses. And I said, I think they should be spied on. I think that every one of them should be put under investigation right now, including who is our president. We need the truth on everything right now. I think we should give our president one chance and one chance only to tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, because he's under oath, and we need to hold him to it. We need the truth on 9/11, the wars, and the New World Order, because the New World Order is part of the book of Revelation, people. That was written by John too. And I believe we're living out the chapter 13 of the book of Revelation. We're being set up to die at the side of Israel under secrets and lies. We have a nuclear World War III ready to blow at any time. And the question is, who has those access to those buttons of those nuclear weapons? And can they be purchased? We better stand up right now, people. I'm telling you, it's now or never. It's do or die time as far as I'm concerned. Because my mother's family's been traced back to Joan of Arc. She received a message 600 years ago that the royal family of England, their secret societies were taking over France. And I believe the same could be said of us today. Again, 600 years, here we go. Same thing as JFK warned us about in his secret society speech 50 years ago. Same thing that Rage Against the Machine was screaming about 20 years ago. And the more I look at it, the more I think we're looking at the same people that put Jesus on the cross, is what I think. And that's why I think we're living the same times. And it's either the people are going to stand up or Jesus is going to come back, but it's not going to be pretty. We failed the test of time. It's only good. I don't know. Let's put it this way. It's do or die time for me, and I won't stop writing. I won't stop doing videos. I won't stop carrying my sign for the truth. Because I'm not so sure what's going to happen at the end. And I believe the people who are setting up for the Word of God are the ones that are going to be saved. So think about that one. Are we be given the test of time? Who's willing to stand up for the Word of God? Who is willing to do what JFK did, what Joan of Arc did, and what Jesus did? They were willing to give up their lives, but Jesus rose again. And like I said, I'm not so sure that his return is not close. Sooner rather than later. Stand for the truth now. Okay, my name's John, Jon, last name Drucks, Drucks. Look at my entire Facebook page. It's my book, Change 2014. Follows Change 2013 and Change 2012. Because